any things you guys learned. For me, it's up and down, right? This was really a roller coaster. If you were in growth, the first few months were fantastic. You felt like a genius. Everything was going up. And then in May, kind of, oh, well, maybe not. It's going down again. And then it went back up. And then, of course, if you're in crypto, it just went up and up and up and up and up. So, yeah, I think a big part of it was really just learning to manage your emotions and to manage your trade and your position sizing. Right? Just because it goes up, it doesn't mean that your thesis is working. It could be Archegos, blowing up, but in the meantime, making themselves very rich in the process. So yeah, it's just managing emotions, making sure that you size your trades correctly, managing your risks, not taking profits. It's always good. So yeah, I think that's my one takeaway from the year, I would say.
Got it. Oh, thanks for that, Anthony. Jeff, what is your takeaways?
For myself, honestly, when it comes to year end, I tend to do this one thing, which is like the title itself, right? Hindsight 2021. I will usually look at different hindsight trades, what's been there out in the market and things that I missed. And I think probably one of the things will be why bother doing that, right? But personally, I feel that it's always good to have a clear grasp of the most likely macro scenarios that actually happen through the year itself. And when you sit down to think about it, a lot of these hindsight trades that happen actually make sense. And it's noticeably, if you think about it, a lot of the big monies come from all these reversals as well. And for myself, I always believe that if you have a view, stick to it, and roll with it. Yeah, basically just have some form of bull contrarism. Yeah, and look at how it is. It basically worked out beautifully in 2021, right? Yeah, not so much my portfolio because I have a lot of hindsight. But yeah, in general, Mr. Market basically gave a lot of opportunity to buy and sell stuff for far less than what it's worth, right? Yeah, that's myself. That's for myself. Yeah.
Got it, man. I think mine was to manage my emotions, right? Like, I felt I struck gold. I felt like I should be working at Goldman Sachs or something. Like, everything I touched went up. Everything I bought went up.
now everything will goes down.
In May, everything is red in my portfolio now, man. I don't want to talk about now. We're talking about 2021 hindsight. But yeah, everything went up. Even in May when people were talking about it down, I'll be like, oh, my stocks didn't go down. I know what I'm doing. Right. And clearly in the last quarter, last couple of months at least, right, we all know that what has happened to the growth stocks, and I'm quite heavy into growth stocks. Of course, with the exception of a couple of mega tech. And I think now is the time that the real investors or your investor skill will come into play. That's really what I think, right? 2021, whatever you touch goes into gold. Whatever you put just rises. Right, I'm in the startup scene. The startup scene was getting funded left, right, and center. Right, so whereas now it's a lot tighter. Right now, raising funds is a lot harder than it was in early 2021. So for me, my lessons was manage my emotions. Make sure before I just buy, don't just listen to some advice into it yourself. And I'll do the research myself. Look at the fundamentals. What do I look at? Do I think that there's potential with regards to this stock? And then I'll go into it. So that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm continuing to do. And of course, when the thing is red and my portfolio is red right now, don't sell. Just believe in yourself.